Okay, so if you can see down behind me, this is a major street in Macau, and it's all turned into a pedestrian street. And we're gonna walk all the way down that, and all the way to the pier Pont 16. They're trying this out to see what it's like, and it's actually quite successful. So we're just gonna kind of talk about it and show you. This is actually the first time it's been this way, and it's a trial for the Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year, and it might be permanently like this too. They're talking about that. They're kind of trialing it out. And it kind of makes sense. I'll explain too, because there's like a lot of people on the sidewalks. Hey, check it out Macau 2023. Check out some more streets. So we're gonna walk down that way to Pont 16. Before we start, I just want to show you something. Like in the past, we had a lot of tourists too. We had 3 years of COVID, so everything just kind of came to an end suddenly. And now all the tourists are back suddenly. And one of the things that I remember from before, this is our road, Almeida. So that's our street sign right there. So one of the things that was kind of common before is these sidewalks. Like look at these sidewalks, they're like kind of narrow. So imagine if everybody had to be on that little spot and that other spot over there. Like it was like super crazy crowded. So in the past, you know, whenever I was here, you know, I'd be like behind people carrying suitcases, all kinds of crazy stuff. So all these people are now able to walk out in the whole entire area. And I wonder if they'll put these black and white Portuguese tiles everywhere. But anyways, our goal next is to take you all the way down to Pont 16, see what the kind of stuff they got set up. And just real quick, to the right is San Malo. I'm going to highlight that in a moment. And one of the things about San Malo is that this used to be also where cars used to be able to go into. So that little centerpiece there used to be the let's see if I can get over there a little bit so I can show you. But all that black and white tiles used to be road. So all of this used to be road. And then that would be like a little circle, and the cars would go around it. And it was like a little circle drive. So they transformed all that many years ago, and they created, you know, those black and white tiles. They covered up, made it pedestrian. Let's come on out of here. And so if they do that with this main street too, it'd be amazing. Okay, so let me just kind of navigate these crowds. Yeah, imagine all these people that were all on sidewalks before. Granted, the pedestrian part of it is, it's really transforming the city quite a bit. And it looks like maybe in the future they might do something really cool with all the spaces like this. I heard there's also like one of the casinos, the Lisboa casino, that company, they pledged a ton of money to kind of revolutionize this whole area between San Malo and the pier down there. So this might be, of course, some of the ideas is this one right here, and then they might transform some of the other streets to the side there too. This is my impression anyways. Yeah, it's funny. So actually there's like these small little tables that are here, and you could claim them. I wonder if later they'll put something else there. Park benches. Yeah, the other thing that's interesting too is in the past they have all these little black and white tiles that kind of go, but you know, if you're on this main street like this, like it's hard to really enjoy those because you're kind of struggling with cars that are going through this main road all the time. So this could be really transformative. It says no, do not touch this sitting. But it looks like people are doing both. Okay, let's keep on going. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like right now they got these chairs. I think it's just temporary for, I think it's like 5 days, I think, total that they have these out here, I think. And then they're going to do it again in February, which is in a week. So they'll do the same thing again. And then if it's successful, and it certainly seems like it is, because look at those crowds way down there, then they might permanently keep it like this. One of these black and white tiles. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. So let's keep on meandering down. Yeah, and the other thing too, like in the past, all the pedestrians had to stay on these little black and white tile streets, and they're beautiful, but it's like really narrow. So you get kind of frustrated when you're walking down those streets back when it was all tourism. And just as another aside, the last 3 years have been COVID, so the whole city was pretty much closed, and I was here the whole time. But now it's really different. I'm also curious too if they're going to transform some of these other cities' streets. Like I'm just kind of thinking, like if that main street turns into a pedestrian street, then this could turn into a pedestrian street, and then this could be like this giant plaza in this whole area. And this is actually kind of cool anyways, but if this transforms into, it's like, could be really interesting. Look at that line. See what that line is real quick. We're just gonna walk down just a tiny little bit. Then you got these little cool stuff that you can start exploring, like for tourism purposes. It'll be amazing. Let's see what this is. Okay. So it looks like there's something going on that's quite popular. So they got a long line here, goes all the way down this way. Yeah, they could actually turn this all into like kind of pedestrian street here, this little area, because of like if you turn that into pedestrian street, then if they permanently change it, which they're piloting right now, that could transform this street, this little thing too. It could affect all of it around it. This is called the Street of the Merchants, Mercadores. So yeah, we're gonna keep filming this stuff and just kind of seeing the transformation of the street. Looks like you got some kind of Chinese New Year thing coming up over here. We're gonna go see. Oh, okay. So we kind of got some going on right there. Everyone's coming, getting some. It looks like they got it for both sides. So I'm just going to sneak around real quick. So it looks like people are coming to this side and getting pictures taken. So they're in line to get pictures here. And then this is in line to get these red cards. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. So I got this long line. We're just going to see the line here real quick. And I think everybody's taking pictures of people as they get, so maybe they know the people. I think they're giving out just how beautiful it is, and how like if they actually turn this into a pedestrian street, the whole city could just be like really, really transformed in this most amazing way that it's kind of mind-boggling. This guy has his camera ready, so I don't know if something's happening soon here. Let's see. I'm gonna just stay on this street for the moment. So I think I was walking on the other side, and now I can kind of target underneath these awnings. Oh, this restaurant's probably like, that looks really crowded. I haven't really seen that many people down in this area in quite a while. So just the way that they kind of move the crowds down this way, it would just completely rejuvenate tons of businesses that were been very negatively affected over the last, especially the last 3 years of COVID, when we lost a lot of businesses and such. So kind of cool. Yeah, actually people are starting to go into these little alleys and such too. Like now that they're coming into the pedestrian street, those little alleys will turn into something different too, right? It smells really good. Popcorn smells great. Let me just kind of take a look real quick in here. You got these little alleys, they got the black and white tiles, they're all targeted around that street anyways. This street has a tree that grows up along the building back there. I would highlight that, but there's a lot of stuff to catch already here, so. That's pretty cool. And you got clouds up there as well. Yeah, it's actually amazing. I'm gonna kind of sneak in a little bit. So there's our clouds. Are we at 11:45 already? Wow, okay. Amazing. Okay, they got the, so people are coming in for here for pictures. I'm just gonna go a little bit further. I got a lot more videos coming up. There's a musician and a watercolor that I think I started with. Oh, amazing. Okay, so I'm going to be creating more videos of this day. It's kind of an amazing one. I don't want my videos to be too long, so I want you to watch them, and it gives you a little taste of it. And then I'll have some more up there, so just keep watching the channel, and there'll be more stuff that you can see as well. Alright. So we're going to end it right there. Hey, check it out, Macau 2023. Check out some more streets.